Listen, we need to adapt to the constant changes in society. The constant changes is what's keeping us down. It's what's holding us back because we cannot comfortably and willingly align with it or stay ahead of it. We're always falling behind because of old beliefs, afraid to take risks, negative influence, doubt, all of that. Or trying to do the bare minimum and get away with it. No, you can only do the bare minimum and get away with it way back when your parents and grandparents were there, in their generation. Now, you can't. That don't work. It don't work like that. You can't do the bare minimum as in what they did, their bare minimum. There's pretty much a new bare minimum now, And you have to realize where the economy is going and seeing, okay, how can I stay ahead? Not keep up with it, mainly just really stay ahead of it. Stay a couple steps ahead. You don't even want to be neck and neck with it. Because at any moment, that thing could just take off like flash, for the better, for the worse, and, you essentially could go right with it. So you always want to be a few steps ahead, and it takes a lot of pre-planning. You don't want to overanalyze, because then you'll have this thing called analysis paralysis, which is a real thing, where you consume so much knowledge. Let's say it's good knowledge, but you assume so much that you don't know where to start, or it's just overfilling with your head. And now you don't even take any action because you're so either nervous or just don't know where to start. You know what I'm saying? You need a good baseline of information, but not too much. You kind of want to get more and more as you start and progress and, check and, see where your progress is in the moment. But for most people, that's where the problem aligns. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what kind of risk they want to take. And most people aren't taught that. It's crazy because with the constant changes in society, the one thing that always stays the same is negativity, hate, ignorance, and all of that. Another thing that stays the same is being a follower and not a leader. Following the negative habits, following in the bad traits that is going to hold you back and keep you down, or that's going to make you more lazy than you already are. Or it's just going to screw up your mindset. You're not going to be able to, think that there's so much more to life than than the current situation you're already in, whether that be economically or just socially through your friend groups, and that's why it's important you have to change your friend group at a certain time, to progress forward. You need a better network. And if your friends are on the same mission, then that's great. You can take them along with you and y'all both could kind of network like individually on your own. And, whoever y'all find and whatever for different reasons, then kind of y'all all can kind of come together and, be like a once, group scenario dynamic and, have value to, offer and present to one another, in your own respective ways. It's completely different when you want to do something different and you want to go on that goal and that mission, that conquest to conquer, and your friends don't. So now, whatever the reason was that you changed for the better and wanted more out of yourself, obviously, as you should, for men and women, but specifically men, because that's kind of non-negotiable. And now your friends, your homies, or if you're a woman, your homegirls, are just, but mainly, most of this is for my male audience. It's just like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's too risky. Or come on, man, you've changed. And then, change for the better, for the greater good. You're trying to make it. You're not just trying to get by. You're actually trying to make it. You're trying to see what else life holds more to this world than what you're currently living in, whether it be your city or your state. Different experiences. And different experiences ranges from many different things. And it's like you should want new experiences, to start a new life, have a better life for yourself, your current family that you have, depending on how close you are with them. Especially if you want to start a family of your own and you have kids, like you want to give them a better life and better, environment and resources. Now, I'm not saying spoil them to death where they don't have to earn their way to what they want, but you give them a better starting point and you kind of teach them as they grow different things, different methods that you did, and start learning new stuff, right? Because your methods that got you to where you got to may not work for your kids, because the times are always changing. But you can still teach them. That way they put into perspective, okay, this is what worked back then. Can I take anything from back then and apply it to now in some way, and then, apply different information at this current age? It's a mindset thing. It all starts with the power of the mind. Not a lot of people can do that or think that. And it doesn't sound hard. It really doesn't. And it's really not hard to really have that mindset. It's just belief. It all starts with belief, And that belief all starts with the environment. you know, who you're around, what y'all do on a consistent basis, what the heck y'all talk about, what y'all want to do with yourselves. It all starts with that. If people are telling you that's impossible, people will always say things are impossible until someone does it and then they praise them and meat ride the longevity out of them. Like they just the biggest bandwagon. Just like for real, that's what most people do. All the greatest inventions of all time was literally just doubted by some people, or a lot of people, or a handful of people. Doubted them. That's impossible. Why do you keep doing it? This, that, and the third. But when it worked, oh, you're a genius. Oh, you're smart. Oh, wow. Or pretend that they believed in you the whole time when they really didn't. Like fake phonies for real. Just disgusts me. Okay? But you need to figure out what you want to do. You need to figure out how you can get ahead of the times, get ahead of society, especially financially. You got to take financial risk. Got to invest in yourself. Got to seek out new information through articles, books, anything like that. You know, that's where you're really going to get the best up-to-date stuff. You know, and just that's just financially, but get ahead of society mentally, physically, get in the best shape of your life. Have the right mindset. You know, don't condone what I do. I don't condone in drugs or any recreation because I just don't care for it. I'm gonna always look at you like you're stupid, so don't ask me no stupid question like that because you will get a stupid look. Heck, I might just play stupid and give you a stupid response just because I want you to feel a little stupid. But that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If this resonated with you, save it, rewatch it. You know someone needs to see this video. Share this video with them. Let them hear this. Let them understand where society is going and what current situation they're in. Really let it hit their soul, especially as us young men. Like I said, if this is something you're interested in, if this channel is for you, subscribe. Any other future videos you may want to see or interested in or topics, comment down below. Until next time, I'm going to see y'all in the next one.